And welcome back to Quests and Chaos. We are playing through our first episode of the first level 5 module from Keys from the Golden Vault. This is, I'm gonna have to look at it to say it right, Tockworth's Clockworks. It's a module about tongue twisters and the Underdark, and robots that turned killer on everybody, apparently. Yay! And also now snacks. This is the snack module, everyone. Mm-hmm. It's not written that way, but it is here on Quests and Chaos. Anyway, our operatives have been recruited through their Golden Vault handler to assist the mayor of Little Lockford, a Svirfneblin town in the Underdark. That's the Deep Gnomes. This town has been overrun by automatons under the control of the head of security, Tixie Tockworth, who apparently maybe something snapped or something has happened. Not quite sure, but she has turned all of the automatons on the villagers who have now fled to a little refugee camp. And our operatives are going to easily and with absolutely no problems now infiltrate this gnomish town and activate the failsafe to deactivate the automatons.
Well, now she's jinxed it. We're screwed.
You all started this!
We never claimed it would be easy.
Y'all asking me if the secret lover could just tell you how to win.
So you admit it.
I admitted nothing. You guys said decided they were secret lovers.
Secret lovers.
Or if not, they should just screw and get it over with.
Mm-hmm. You guys are just projecting because nobody scored in any of the previous modules, and you all feel bad about it.
Well, are we sure?
Stuart had some definite fade to blacks while you guys were off doing your thing.
Yeah, in the side campaign that
you don't know what's happened in those
Thomas,
dumpsters.
I don't want to know.
God. And nobody wants to know. But you all have had some lovely gravel jelly. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't actually have like gravel in it. It's got sort of almost like a rock candy that is then kind of into a jelly. So it got a lot of beautiful colors, a lot of interesting flavors. There is definitely a sort of like almost mineraliness to some of it because this is Underdark cuisine. But it's actually very pleasant. It's very enjoyable. Also seems very calorie dense for those folks who are spending all day mining gems.
Makes
you
sense.
know. Mm-hmm. And once you guys have had a little snack, the sergeant turns again to you, Stuart, because he only speaks directly to you. Like, he acknowledges everyone else, but, since you're the only one who he can directly speak to, he just says, so, are you ready for us to go to the gates? Is there anything else that we should cover? Take a look at? Discuss before you make your way?
Was that it? Do we have any more questions?
Devin, do you have any questions?
No.
You've been remarkably quiet.
He's always quiet.
Hyacinth has just been sitting on your lap, like, nibbling at treats the whole time. Just kind of looks at you.
He likes the gravelly parts.
Okay, I don't think so. I think we're all right.
Yes. Who can see in the dark?
Oh, don't worry. I've got that one covered. Sorry, it just took me a little bit to get that on order. Priscilla flips open her little, like, side satchel that she's always carrying, reaches in, does the very classic, like, rifle, full shoulder into the bag, and pulls out 4 pairs of goggles.
Hey.
These should, I know they're not the most aesthetically pleasing, but they should help those of you who don't have dark vision. I know you can see, no, I got one for you, that's why there's 4. I knew you were going to want to take them apart. So. You're fine. If you want them for the aesthetics, I can get you a pair. Okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Not my...
No, I
Just gonna put them on top of my
aesthetics.
That aesthetic.
Yes, no, that's it's very good. Anyway, this should help compensate. This is goggles of dark vision, and this is basically Alondra doesn't like to play the dark vision game, so you all just can see in the dark now. You just have the means to do that.
Huzzah!
Yay!
So
Yeah, I can cast Dark Vision. It casts 2 key points. I have 5. I don't want to.
I think that's a great use. Never mind. Give me the goggles.
No,
back.
mine.
Once gifted, they cannot be returned.
That's okay. In the After Dark, if we remember, I'll have Cheryle tell you about how I gave players in a different game dark vision. It was very funny.
Did a vampire bite
I
you or
didn't
something?
need them,
You
so
didn't need
I
them.
wasn't bothered. But
So,
Replace
anyway,
their eyeballs?
you are all handed these goggles, and Priscilla kind of looks and goes, I assume you're all fairly well equipped at this point, so unless there's anything else immediately, everyone's got, sounds like there's healing potions to be had and all that sort of thing, so.
I think I have like 4 in my bag, so we'll be totally fine.
You all have done a remarkably good job of not consuming those kinds of resources, and
We haven't really got into fights.
why do you think I keep calling you? This is really, let me just say, on the rank board at the office, you all are doing quite well as far as your success rate. I know that probably doesn't really mean anything to anyone but me, but
We're on the leaderboard. It's great.
That's great.
it's encouraging to see that people still understand what our organization stands for and are trying to do it the right way. Right, so
inside.
That's a loaded statement.
go for it.
Okay.
She gets to roll.
Nat 20.
Oh, great.
And not that she was trying, but she rolled a 2 on her deception because she had
She really wasn't
disadvantage.
trying.
Well, she has disadvantage.
She's
right now.
tired.
She thinks we're all gonna die.
At 20. Yeah, that's a very loaded statement. There is something going on with her. And as as she's sort of saying this and you kind of hear her doing a little bit of that, like she's a little more, this is probably the most frazzled you've ever seen her. She is a very put together person, for as much as she's not usually sharing information with you. Something's up. With a nat 20 though, this job is not it. This is something external. Like this job is what it is on the surface, and she is trying to make sure that you are prepared for it. Right. And she has called your team in because she believes that you can handle it.
We're heisting a whole town.
Yeah. I was reading
never
this
thought
module, I
about
was
it
like,
that
what
way.
is the heist? And I was like, oh, the heist is recover the
town.
city.
Yeah. All those uncut
Going right in my
gems.
pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, John.
All right.
Oh my
We got there, but
unpacked
she had the automaton strip the place clean by the time.
And take them where?
They fell into the lava.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
It went nuts.
Giving a gift to oh shoot, what is the surf Neblin god of destroying things? Glitter something.
Frank.
Glitter.
Sinatra.
Lisa Frank.
Very
You know what I'm talking
Frank.
about.
Carl
People who
Glitterbolt.
actually know the lore.
Here's the thing,
Very
it doesn't
clever.
matter because none of you have that particular religion proficiency.
I have a -1 in religion.
I have
Risha
religion.
doesn't know
But
that.
yeah, but you don't know this. You don't know this
Or
religion.
something.
Yeah, I don't.
I was just saying, you're gonna make me look it up because I will. But
Let's
go to the city.
We'll go to the city.
you all head to the city. Sergeant Craig Knuckle leads you deeper and deeper into the caves. You don't have to have any light or dancing lights because you all now have these goggles. And as he leads you along, he does kind of generally like point out something. Like he's not really talking to you guys because he's trying to keep it fairly quiet. But he kind of points out some features of the caves where there's like, oh, like this is a place where if you needed to sort of like get off this narrow path and tuck in so that somebody could run past you or change order, this is a place to do it, things like that. Just kind of drawing your attention, points to some like beautiful like glowing crystals that are sort of like coming from the ceiling in one area, and just like it's a combination of here's some useful things and also, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, this is a feature of the Underdark. Ooh, this is really cool. Look at this moss.
Do I recognize any of the shiny crystals?
Yeah, give me a proficiency roll.
Okay, I think I make that with advantage.
Call it like int plus proficiency with advantage
Okay.
because of
Oh,
your
wow.
background.
Okay.
Break that 30. Break that 30.
Oh, okay. Proficiency, so 13, 16 points. 16 points? 16.
16 points.
16 points, yay!
Bank them in the jar. You're You would need to get up closer, like you would need to really get more into it. You can't really tell at a distance, but a lot of these like glowing crystals and things look like they might actually either have magical properties inherently or have the ability to contain them. Like that they could be cut down and then filled with spells or magical properties.
I mean, I'm absolutely taking
Interesting.
photos and sending them
Everybody's
to
so-
mom.
Yeah.
Hey, you need anything? Can get some groceries while I'm out.
Under dark shopping trip.
You said about 3 or 4, and your mom does text back at one point and goes, "Are you in the Underdark?"
Just yeah, it's this emoji. Right?
Yeah. But eventually you make it up to the gate. Sergeant Craig Nickel kind of like gathers you in and speaks very quietly and says, as much as you can, use stealth so that the overseers and the defenders don't spot you. I highly recommend if you can manage to avoid the cave mouth district as much as you're able. That is the place that is most prone to monsters. They come in from where the mines are. Also, I know the mayor said something about items in the town hall. If you're in need of further healing or anything of that nature, the infirmary is obviously fairly well stocked, or it was when we last were here. So that would be an excellent place to look. Good luck. Thank you once again for all of your efforts, and we appreciate everything you're doing, of course, but don't do it at the expense of yourselves. If you run into something that is too great, or if she's gone more mad than already, no one will shame you if you just leave. This isn't really your fight.
We will do the best that we can.
Much appreciated. He sort of like full like military bow. Yeah, as Stuart's translating.
He said, don't go into the mines.
Mines of Moria?
Yeah.
And you approach.
Do I need to take my armor off? I'm just clank, 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 clank.
I might be able to help mitigate that a bit. But let's see what the gate situation looks like, because if it's closed, I might want to climb up it and drop a rope.
We can open the gates for you if you want.
How much attention will that draw?
Depends on if she's watching.
Right.
Do the gates go all the way to the top? Is it fully sealed in, or can we jump over the top of them?
This way?
Real question: How long? You said that other groups have gone in. I'm obviously speaking through Stuart.
Yeah.
You said that other groups have gone in. How long did it take before they got driven back out?
Did they make it back out?
Not all of them made it back out. Some of them did, but not all of them.
How long did it take before they got?
It varied. There was one group, I think they said it's been a few weeks that this has.
Yeah.
Weeks.
I'm double checking.
Well, if there's people in those buckets there.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
that Abby is running out of beer.
Yeah, so.
Nah, they're growing more.
From what? The rainwater?
Sure.
Yeah, so.
There's no outhouses. You don't want to know.
Oh.
It's frothy and yellow.
Yeah, so it's
Tea
been
beer.
it's been a few weeks. Some groups have like been in for like a full week and then been able to slip back out. Some groups it's been days, some even hours, and that seems to be based a lot on just what they ran into, like how quickly they were spotted and how stealthy they were being. Some groups were a little more like militia, think like militia fighter types that are like, we're just gonna charge in and take down whatever we can. Some of those groups are also the groups that did not everyone came back because that was the intention, is like, we're just gonna see what we can take down. Some of the groups were more like some of your more slippery types, like trying to sneak through and look for survivors or steal back some more supplies, things like that. So it's really kind of varied from group to group. No one has gone in the last 2 weeks. It's been too risky.
Okay. I think that if we can go in without having to open the gate, I think that would be best, because that seems like a big, loud endeavor, and if we can avoid that.
Sounds like my armor's a problem.
Well, yes, but that's always the case when we're trying to be quiet.
I think
It's fine.
Risha can do a thing where they can sort of mitigate that, give you a little bit of assistance. So I'm not sure we should resort to that quite yet.
Okay.
I can do things to help. It's true.
So,
I just want to be very careful with that.
I'm gonna make a modification on the fly because I think what you guys are talking about makes sense. Based on this, opening and closing the main gate is the only way to get in. I think it makes sense that the gatehouse would have an in and an out on either side,
Okay.
and that you can pass through the gatehouse.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rule, and you're not gonna see it when I show you the map, but I'm gonna rule that you can just pass through the gatehouse. You do have to treat it a little bit like an airlock. You cannot open both doors at the same time.
Okay.
God.
So you can come in, close and lock the outer, and then go through the inner.
Will we need to climb up to that, or is that down on ground?
No, it's on the ground.
Cool.
It's where the gate is operated from. So, and now we get the reveal. You guys get to keep that one.
Now, word from
Because
us.
now we're going to go ahead and flip over so you can see, since you are now present, a slightly more appropriately to scale version of the map.
Yeah, that's quite different.
Not to scale it.
And this, let's see where I can put this to be. This was what we'll do it this way. Just this easier. This is the gatehouse.
You did a lot of printing. So sorry.
I did a lot of printing. So this will be your staging area, essentially, that you can use. This gatehouse, and that Greg Nickel will tell you, like, this is a place that you can regroup over here, and they will post 2 militia outside. If you need to get out in a hurry or you're coming out and there's a problem, whatever, knock 7 times before you come out, so that they know that to be on the alert. So,
All right.
yeah,
We should stealth in.
nearby.
Yes. Have a look around.
Do we want to do some reconnaissance in
Yes.
Old Lockford before we proceed, just to get the lay of the land? Maybe we.
If we go inside the gatehouse, perhaps you have a way to see through. Can you see through your previous snake thing?
No, I can't.
Are there any remnants of any of the destroyed automatons, like outside on this side, or?
No.
Okay.
They're all fully contained inside the town.
Okay. I'm gonna make a disguise. I'm gonna blend in with your sheets.
Disguise?
Well,
are
you're gonna
you?
make a disguise.
I'm gonna make a disguise?
Well,
I mean, you are
Please.
better at it than he is.
yeah. If I want it to be good, you're gonna make it.
Ooh.
I mean, Gemma's really great at disguises.
I'm so good at disguises.
Yeah.
But for myself.
I mean, you do have that disguise kit that you always use.
Yeah, but is it made out of machine?
I know.
I do have that. I could put a mustache on you. Do you want a mustache?
I was thinking more of one of the. Anyhow, we'll see
Do
what
you
we
want
have
to
to
be one
work
of the
in.
floaty ones?
No, I think one of
You
the.
don't have a fly spell.
Yeah. I think it'd
we
be
could have you open
awkward
one of
if
the floaty
they
ones.
if they saw me just standing there and you're like, what's wrong with this guy?
We got to get one of the defenders right, and then you put 2 people inside it,
Yeah.
like the horse.
Well, I'll just be a damaged one that only has the front end.
What if we got a cloak of invisibility and you only put it around your neck, and then you wore a helmet,
Ooh.
and you are the floaty?
I think that's a brilliant plan. I just don't know that we have time for that.
Where's the you have the cloak?
No.
Well, what about just all black cloth?
Black is too dark. The shadows are never actually truly black. You'll
Okay,
stand out.
off. Okay.
So is the first step getting healing potions? Because I think we're going to need them.
Well, here's the other thing. She said that there was also dust of disappearance in there, and if we can use that, we can get at least one across at least one of the bridges without being spotted. because as it says on the thing, the bridges are where we will be the most exposed because there's just not many places to hide.
Right. Okay. Maybe let's clock what's going on in Old Lockford. Stop by the town hall. Pick up that dusted disappearance.
And the healing potions and
And the
anything else that we
healing
find in there.
potions. Do we want to approach from which side do we want to approach from?
I feel like the Abbey.
So,
Oh no, I'm sorry. Which side do we want to approach?
Around the back edge, I
I
suppose.
think, yeah, the
oh, sure.
closer to Alondra, the north side.
Yeah. See if we
We'll
can
have
maybe
more
fit
cover
through.
of buildings back there, and then we can dip forward.
Yeah, so we want to fit through the buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of behind.
In that same block. Yeah, just
kind of slide through and then slide up to the town hall.
I think we're proposing to go through this way.
is that what you were saying?
Along the edge, maybe. The back edge.
I was like, yeah, that's what I was like. The back.
Back
Yeah.
edge.
Oh,
like
No.
way on
The
the edge.
north. So toward you, Alondra. Those
Not
like
between the
little...
buildings, or are the buildings built into the wall?
There's no wall.
So
Oh, it drops
There's-
off into nothing.
yeah, there's a bunch of buildings, and then that's a cliff.
Right, but is
into
there
the
space
magma.
on the other side, on your side of
Oh, you're wanting to go between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, not
Got
perfectly
it.
down the street. Sorry.
Got it.
Avoiding streets,
Yeah.
if we can.
As long as it's not so narrow that if we put a foot wrong, we're going to fall into the magma.
You're gonna make my life as difficult as possible.
And Stuart lifts up this orb that he has and turns it around a couple times. Oh yes, you're right. That way is north.
Oh.
Well done.
Which way's north?
What is that?
Oh, it
Yeah,
is-
he's right.
It's an orb that tells
Uh-huh.
me which way north is.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I could have got a magic weapon, but I got this instead.
Priorities.
Right. Yeah.
Or, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are gonna skirt up around the north side. Yeah, you can get up to. At this point, we get drop off. So up until there, it's might be tighter for some of you than others, but you can slink around behind houses. Because remember, everything is scaled to gnomes.
Oh, Risha's so at home
So-
for once.
Everything is sized okay for Risha. Everybody else, this is tight. Even like going down the streets is gonna feel a little bit like you're in Toontown or in a children's playground a little bit.
Do we spot any remains of automatons?
Well, I think we haven't left.
Right now, I'm assuming
Oh,
you
I
guys
thought
are
we
in
were
the
going-
gatehouse, like crowded,
Yeah.
peeking through the window,
Yeah.
deciding
We're
on
looking
your
around.
plan.
Okay, I thought we were
first.
actually
No,
okay.
no.
Okay.
What do we see out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, is there a peephole?
There is currently a deserted town.
Great.
Okay, so our plan is to take it around the back there,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
we're going as sneaky as possible.
as sneaky as possible.
Okay.
All right.
On our way through, if I see any extraneous destroyed parts and such, I will yoink those
Okay.
into
Alright.
the briefcase.
If everyone stays within 30 feet of me, I can help mitigate Clanky Boy.
Okay.
And I will use, right before we leave, use 2 key points to cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right. You're gonna pass without trace. Everybody, roll me a stealth check.
I'm afraid of all my dice.
So, but I'm not rolling at disadvantage then?
You're rolling a disadvantage, but you add 10 to whatever you get.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That was so gross.
27.
28.
21.
19.
A lot more than 20.
Great. You all slip through the most difficult back alley you've ever seen in your life through the backs of these buildings. These are they're little gnomish buildings. Some of them look like houses. Some of them appear to be shops. Everything is very quiet.
It's all built to my scale.
I need to make a roll.
It's like being, you know, when they have like holiday festivals and they build the little like facade town.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
Womp.
Oh my god. What the bees?
With the bees?
What the bees? But bees are fine too.
17.
9.
16.
8.
26.
Off.
That's what I do.
Yep.
I'm a lookout.
You drink and you drink and you see things.
He doesn't even drink that much, is the thing.
No, it's
Dumpster
coffee.
dive.
Yeah, booze is expensive. I got money for that. Devin, you're obviously on high alert. You are looking for these machines, and so you are the first one who spots a little. It's exactly what it sounded like. It's a little like hovering metal ball that has like this glowing yellow iris in it that is just kind of like along the street,
I should
kind
have
of
warned
parallel.
people before
to you
I
guys.
do this.
Parallel to us?
Who has
But it's
the?
on the other side of the building.
On the other side of it looks like it looks like it is just moving down the street.
Okay.
So it is not like keeping pace with you directly.
So I'm getting you in this. You have earrings of sending that are connected to someone.
Message.
I have message. We did not distribute the earrings of message, so.
If you would like to declare that you did that and hand those out now, you can.
Okay.
I'm generous for the time being.
Did you give your bracelet to someone?
I can. Who are you not?
I think I would have given, because you can't message, so I would have given
Yeah.
it to Stuart and Risha.
Okay.
Because that's who had them last time.
Sleep.
I'm gonna continue then probably just hand it to
I
Reed.
get all the jewelry.
Here, odds,
You had it.
evens,
Oh, wait.
evens. So you three,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and
In
you
that
all
case,
here in your head.
have a friendship bracelet. It's made from my hair.
Oh,
Enjoy.
Watching the realization on his face is worth the price of it.
Everybody's little hand motions every time this comes up.
oh,
Like, oh, okay, that's happening.
It could be worse.
Every time.
okay.
could be worse.
But all in your heads, you hear, look, an observer right there.
Barely refrain from swearing out loud.
Yeah. See, don't know.
Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Like a warning, maybe?
Yeah, that's what the observer. I'm warning you about the...
I'm thinking at you.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to think something. Try
I
to
will
think
like point at bracelet and then say, "There's an observer." through that
Perfect.
bracelet.
You didn't think
Is there a certain
anything.
number of uses, or is it?
Anticipation.
Until
Not unless I
it
try and
gets-
see through it.
me.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Can you hear me?
Uh huh.
Oh my god.
We can all hear each other. Well, let's do it. We don't have to shh. We're not saying anything. We're just thinking.
Let's hold on. Let's pause and see where the thing goes. Because if it's on a patrol route, then it comes alive. Poor Stuart.
The observer in its natural environment.
How long are you guys gonna stand here?
Relaying.
A couple
just-
minutes.
Tell it pass.
Just to
Let
like,
it pass.
yeah.
You guys are behind the building, so you all have to kind of Scooby-Doo, like, behind a building, poke out into the alley or something.
so much.
You watch it go by, you can't really, like, it passes out of your vision, and then you can't really see where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could pull that off.
And you wait.
I don't think you could.
I'll
No.
just like continuously
I really
relay
don't think you
everything.
The
could.
truth
No.
Not
hurts.
everything. Just
Yeah.
be like, they're talking about bullshit.
That's most of the conversations
Yeah.
that we have, to be fair.
We can hear you. you know.
I would like to
Not through
move.
this one. Through that.
I'd like to move toward the edge of one of the buildings, like closer to the
Yeah.
street. I'm gonna assume we're at that T intersection.
Sure.
If that's okay with everybody that we've gone that far. So I'm assuming we're at the T intersection, and I kind of want to look down that street.
Oh.
What do I see down that street?
Roll me a d6.
No, it's wrong. It's all to me.
6.
You can't all talk to each other. You have to bounce it through me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you get to be our receiver.
I like this less.
It's fine, because we're going to hand wave it the same way we did with our guy who only speaks Undercommon and just assume that there is a constant level of telepathic translation going on, because
Heavily
otherwise I will
filtered.
go insane.
Through Gemma's point of view.
You see an observer. It's
Exactly.
coming. This one's coming kind of toward you, so it's coming from like the south end, like bobbing along.
Oh, like all the way from the south from that.
It's you don't when you get out to that point and kind of look down, you see it kind of like come around the corner and start
it's coming toward me.
toward you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna telepathically. There's an observer coming. Hide behind a building. I'm just gonna hide behind a building. Keep an eye out for when it.
Does it make any like woo, 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 woo? Okay.
Yeah, it was that weird buzzing noise that I was making was not just me stimming. That's the sound of the observer.
I mean, I just make the sound.
I mean, mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a light hum. It's kind of hard to tell because everything here is oppressively hot, and the kind of the sound you're really hearing is that like deep kind of. It's not really a river sound. It's more of like a slow-moving jello sound of magma
Just like home.
moving below you somewhere.
No!
Better than the frozen wastelands. I'm just saying.
I've learned not to do the sound.
No, it's just it's that slight, the like deep-seated groaning of the bowels of the earth that you are in, and it is very warm and everything is sort of lit like hellfire. It's fine. Sorry, I didn't really read the appropriate description, so you're getting it now in the worst way.
We go from super fucking cold to we're dying of heat exhaustion.
Does chocolate fondue sound better?
I wasn't going to do exhaustion levels for the heat, but maybe I should.
If the fruit is frozen, yes.
Do you like chocolate fondue?
Okay.
So
Stuart, you are having a very quiet
thank you.
day. It's like they are clearly all like pinging conversation just every so often. I was like, nope, still doesn't matter.
still bullshit. So with the magma, is it bright enough to see without the goggles?
It is over here, yeah.
Oh.
Where's that observer?
I think, yeah, just watching for it to clear. Yeah.
Turns back the way it came.
I'm just imagining its cone of vision and like one of those video games.
If I try to read its mind, that'd be a bad.
That'd be a
Doesn't
very
have
bad
a
idea.
mind.
Okay.
I mean,
I think it does. I think it might have a soul.
We're doing
Here we go.
things now.
Gemma's translation is my favorite thing ever.
Just bullshit.
So I think if everybody's on board with this, we're gonna head towards as quietly as we can, giving a little bit of lead time.
So you're basically gonna fall like 15 feet behind the observer.
Yeah.
Just falling.
Every time it turns around, we all get behind.
Cool. Great.
We wanted Scooby-Doo, Alondra.
You got Scooby-Doo.
This was not the Scooby-Doo game I was planning to run. That is a whole different module that I
I will
have planned.
play in that game.
We're gonna pull the mask off the observer. It was intellect devour all along.
No, what
we're
you're
all
actually going to
safe.
do is you're all going to roll me a reflex save to see how quickly you dodge out of the way when this thing starts to rotate around
Oh.
again. And in 5e, that's going to be a dex save.
Okay.
Because we don't have reflex saves in 5e. That's a 3.5 thing.
Oh no.
Okay,
Good at
okay.
this, and yet. God, I love watching the liquid cores roll.
Does a
Yeah,
13
so
pass?
You got 13?
I got a 4.
Got 4.
13.
21.
7 on a nat 1.
4!
Okay. You guys are so busy bickering mentally.
I should read
that
its
the
mind.
thing-
I want to
Oh
know.
boy, here we go.
I want to know what it's thinking.
I want to gauntlet it.
Immediately blast.
No. You all rolled badly. Nobody gets a surprise round.
a
You've done a
21.
surprise
I
round.
rolled a 21.
You still don't get a surprise round. You just get out of the way so you are not spotted by it. It has a very high perception because that's the entire job, and I rolled good finally. This looks at you. Those of you who notice, like, see the iris, and then it lets out this like high-pitched shrieking siren noise. As you see a little like light kind of like beams up out of it as a beacon.
So we beat this thing up fast.
I'm gonna have you all roll initiative because obviously it is summoning a thing. But I will go ahead and give you that the thing it is summoning does not. It will take a moment for that to arrive. So, there will be an opportunity to possibly not have to deal with too much of this. Sorry, one moment. I forgot to have my little guys ready.
I mean, we don't usually run combat in Golden Vault.
No, I I've prepared so many maps. You're going to fight something.
No, we're running, right?
No, we're going to beat this thing up and beat it up fast.
I believe.
bat.
I think Ren has
Yeah.
been waiting all night to baseball bat one of these things.
I have not gotten a single fight with my monk in this entire campaign. The one time there was a fight, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in his head and I'm gonna negotiate with it.
Initiative.
17.
You did get in on the fight at the prison.
Wait, oh no, 14.
Yeah, that wasn't a real
Guys.
fight.
11.
Please. Thank you. 17 or 14, 11,
10.
10.
14.
17.
Very nice.
No, you're definitely faster than me.
I am.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's. I was thinking that, and I was like, wait, that's not correct. What is? Does this thing even have an initiative modifier? Its job is to yell.
Yeah.
So. Oh, but it is also a tiny floaty ball, so
Oh,
it does. Actually.
Yike. Yikes forever.
However, I am going to kindly say that its action is to start screaming.
okay.
So that's its turn. Stuart, it is your turn.
I'm going to shoot it with a bow.
Okay.
That's to be on the actions page. 17.
17 will hit. It's like, how many hit points do these things have?
6 points. And then I am going to bonus action dash towards the bridge to the Abbey.
Okay.
And then use my move action and move. No, I'll just go 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my move action to move 30 feet and,
Okay. So
and then to hide.
cool. Yeah. So you're gonna like book it over that direction, and then just like get behind a building or something.
Yes.
Cool. All right. That is Gemma's turn. You see that this thing instantly looks very screwed up, and that like. You know when you damage an electronic and suddenly the sound starts to warp? So instead of being this like high-pitched sustained like it's now like
Dial up. We're gonna just like sling out
Like,
an
how do I do this
Eldritch
and not
blast
get-
at it. That is that's more than a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 5 force damage.
Oh, you
right
just
into its little lap.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in the back of its head because I'm behind it.
yeah, you just sling this ultra and it's just like it just explodes in like a pile of like
Gather.
gears.
No.
Sorry.
Dial up when we had to murder robots to power the internet.
How big did it look? Not head size. Okay.
No, it's like I'm trying. I was trying to think of the
Softball.
appropriate sports
Cyclops
ball,
eyeball.
like a little bit larger than a softball, maybe.
The snow cone microphones. It's very.
I feel like I could just be in black spandex and hold something like that above me on a stick.
I'd like to gather as much as I can and then run immediately into the town hall.
It is
Oh fuck!
Devin's
still
turn
an initiative.
first. Yep, you're still in initiative.
I'm
Because
gonna.
it
I will
It
pick
screamed,
it
yeah.
all up. I will collect it.
Okay.
And then staying. I don't want to jangle too much. I'm staying near Risha.
You only have to be within 30 feet of me, so you don't have to be super close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's still within 30 feet of you. I'm staying within
Sure.
30 feet of you.
Okay.
I mean, you can take your full movement. You just have to hope that Raisha also moves in the same direction. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Move up.
Yeah, so you stay.
Pop all the parts that I can. You can pick up any pieces I miss.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, I will say that you're holding your move action to move with Risha. Because I'm kind like that.
So kind.
Sloan, it's your turn. You pick up the rest of the
Pick up the rest.
nuts and bolts and such.
Yep, and pop into the town hall.
Cool. Great. I'm just double checking. I could look at the map that's in front of me, but why would I do that?
That makes too much sense.
Risha, it is your turn.
15
I want to post up close to where the screaming robot had been and like tuck myself down to ready in action to beat up an automaton when it comes within reach of me, and get head level for things that are not my height.
Great. So, I should have known you were going to get into a street fight first. I didn't pull any walls, so we're going to have to do a little bit of theater of the mind here.
Hey!
For which I apologize. But we're gonna get some grid at least going. So we'll just use this to represent like a building that is kind of at the corner. We're gonna say, so Sloan, we're gonna say you're off here, because you headed to the town hall.
Yes, please.
So you're over there. We're gonna put,
And the street is the terrain closest to us, yes.
yeah, I should, let me orient this actually to match the map. So you're down here at town hall. This is the building, so street, corner of that T.
Uh-huh.
So we'll put Risha maybe kind of here.
Yeah, wherever I feel like an automaton might come from that isn't super close by to prepare to baseball bat the head of something that's made to break us.
I mean, here's the thing. You're at this, like, T section.
Yeah.
There's 3 directions it could come from.
Sure.
You don't really have any way of knowing right now which direction it's
Sure.
coming from.
So I will hold my action to attack anything that isn't us, to be perfectly frank.
Fair enough. Let me give you another building wall representation.
Awesome. Perfect.
We're making do!
Love it.
I have stories about this for later. And, sorry, let me make sure. And,
I was wherever it was, I just smoosh.
yeah.
Yeah, I was wherever, behind
I'm,
it. Where,
I'm gonna say you were kind of ended up over here behind a different building.
Yeah.
Because you did not get spotted, so you were on the other side. All right. Makeshift maps for the fail.
For the win.
Awesome, Alondra.
So, Risha, you have posted up. You are ready to go. Devin is kind of with you. Y'all are looking around. And Risha and Devin and Stuart, give me perception checks.
Risha, you haven't run.
I haven't gotten to beat anything up in a while. 14.
14?
23.
Jesus Christ, why do I bother?
Because
just in case.
Yeah, 26.
Cool. That actually fits because Devin is on high alert, and also Stuart, you have hidden, so you see come past you the first observer that was running in parallel to you as it comes back. So it is kind of bobbing along this. Let me see what I've got. It's not a floating orb, I'm sorry. We're gonna use the spider because that's what I have available.
Why did you have a spider back there?
It's my comfort spooter.
We got,
All
Here, there we go.
hold perfectly still.
I do through the. Can I speak to you through this?
you can't speak to me.
So
you have
anyway,
a messenger.
I mentally.
But you can message.
I mentally try to go. Gemma. Gemma.
You can message any of us as long as you know where we are.
with
Because I'm
hearing.
speaking.
Yeah.
It's message.
You hear this, but I'm.
I mean, you can message anybody.
You can, so you
Oh,
have the ear
yeah.
to message.
Gotcha.
Lots of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, y'all.
Yeah.
Wild.
Orb coming by.
We'll relay that back into the channel.
Yeah, I mean, Devin, you also see this thing
Yeah.
coming towards you guys.
And I'm gonna turn in that direction.
And post up. Cool, it is at the bottom of the initiative order, so Stuart, that is your turn.
I got this if y'all want to do other things.
I will. Yeah, I'll move down to the sneak. I will sneak down using half my move and then bonus action dash. And
You want to get all the way into the town hall?
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, with that amount, you're totally able to just go pop in. I'm assuming Sloan is like by the door doing the like, letting everybody in.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Gemma.
Yeah. I want to just pop out, peer down the street this way, and if it's clear, I will work my way over.
Give me a quick perception check. Because I should.
That is a 6.
6. Looks clear.
Great.
God, I hate that sentence.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna bop down the street. I'm gonna have an Eldritch Blast ready in case I see another sphere. Say good luck to Risha.
Yeah, that's your 30 feet. Do you want to dash it to get in, or do you want to?
I want to hold the action.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm fine.
Cool. You're gonna just hang.
I'll lean casually against this wall.
Yeah. Just a totally normal
You
line.
blend in, right? It's stony.
Totally normal humanoid.
Devin,
Marble.
that was your turn.
Detect thoughts.
On the orb.
Yes. I'm gonna find out if this thing has a soul.
Oh God.
Deep questions were asked, but were not answered.
I wonder what Theo might be thinking. If Theo can think.
And it's a wisdom saving throw 14 if that's relevant.
It's relevant for you because I also need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
That would be a 6.
Is it worth? No.
A D6 getting up to 12? I don't think so.
No.
This thing's pretty small.
You'd have to roll very well, and this is Nick.
Who
I
actively
only
curses his
roll
dice.
well when it's not important.
You only roll well when it's funny.
You try to detect thoughts on this orb as it is heading toward you. And you are hit almost instantly with this just like sharp, static pain as something
Just like last time.
just goes haywire. But unlike last time, you suddenly feel it's almost like you've been, I don't know, stabbed in the brain with this electricity, and then it is just diffused. And you feel the cool wash of starlight wash over your mind and almost absorb whatever damage you would have taken.
Neat.
Give me a quick perception check.
I think,
Yeah, where's Hyacinth?
what are these connected to? Okay, not 1. It's 4, 10.
Got no idea what that was about, man. That was weird. You've never had that happen before.
No, these things are powered by the planes.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Anything else you want to do? I guess I should give you the opportunity first.
I am standing in awe, and I'm just going to be connected with this thing and listen. I'm just listening.
Great.
I'm going to experience its final moments, the hands of Risha, and I will find out if it has a soul.
Cool. That's gonna be Sloane's turn.
I love that you assume it's going to survive me.
No, that it's not going to survive you.
We'll see.
What? Are there windows?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
But they're gnome height.
They are no height, so you do depend on
width.
them.
Oh yeah, how tall is this building?
It's no height.
Okay, so I have to like crouch.
Let me. Sorry. Oh God. It
This is
tells
the first
me.
time that me
And
being
the
a
healing
small
potions
character
are
actually
gnome
comes in
portions.
handy.
Most of Lockford's buildings are single-story stone structures. This really is the tongue twister module. Single-story stone structures about 12 feet high with
Okay.
doors that are about 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. So you're probably not like full crouch the whole time, but it definitely
really
feels
close.
low to you.
Okay.
Because you're what, like 5'10", 6 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stars and stones.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get away from the windows as much as possible, and
What? Wild.
just gonna think, oh yeah, Risha's probably got this. Risha, you got this, right?
I got this.
Okay. So what's in this? Can I look around? What's in the town hall? Are there any doors? Can I go through a door? Oh, God.
Yeah, there's some doors, there's some rooms. Let me turn a page. I mean, I guess I should have done this when you first ran in, but I was a little distracted with your screaming orbs. You did run by the corpses of 3 dead militia gnomes who were on the steps as you passed by here. You enter in. This first area is a spacious chamber, and then there are 3 small offices at the back.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the middle door, whatever door that is, in the middle.
Sure.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna just put my ear to the door and listen real quick.
Nothing.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. You see a big for a gnome, wooden desk that has a little placard on it that says Mayor Broadfoot.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go through the desk.
Cool. Yeah, you rifle through the desk.
I'm gonna investigate the desk.
Yeah, give me an investigate check just so you get to roll some dice.
Yeah!
Also because I love prolonging making Ren wait to destroy this thing.
No! Mean!
I did. 14.
14. Yeah, you start rifling through the desk. You also, because you kind of know what to look for, you find 4 potions of healing kind of shoved in the bottom drawer the way someone would shove a bottle of whiskey in their filing drawer. You do a little more shuffling around in one of the top drawers. You find these 2 little vials that are kind of almost shaped like pixies and look like they're full of like. It's not actual glitter, but it feels like it should be glitter. I'm just gonna give it to you that you know this is dust of disappearance. And you find a couple of other little bottles that just look like the most dangerous kind of hot sauce, and you're pretty sure that's Alchemist's Fire. So, 2 dust of disappearance. Oh, 2 what? That contradicted itself. 2 dust of disappearance, 2 Alchemist's Fire, 4 healing potions. This module told me different numbers in different places.
Ah.
And that threw me off.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm just gonna spend my turn.
Cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's real
just
life.
Scoop things. That is real life. Risha, it is your turn.
Yay!
There is
Destroy.
there is a little orb. It doesn't have a mouth, but you feel like it might be getting ready to scream on its turn.
Yeah, how far up is it hovering?
Oh, you.
Can I easily reach it with a quarterstaff from the
Yes.
ground? Okay, that's all I really need to know.
Yeah, no. I don't think. You should be able to. Again, this is the thing of like, I just read this. Where was it? Yeah, no.
Cool.
It's reachable.
I'm going to like explode out of hiding at this thing. And it wasn't like hidden, but I am like taking advantage of the fact that I was basically around the corner and take some whacks at it with my quarterstaff in both hands.
Excuse me, I have to reverse this because I did it wrong.
25 to hit. I should just roll
That'll hit.
damage like you do. That is 6 with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, you smack into it and do some violent damage to it. It looks startled.
Cool. In as much as the inanimate object can look
Yep.
startled.
Yeah.
And take another whack with the quarterstaff. 16 to hit.
I think so, but let me double check. Yes.
And that is 8 damage.
You fully nuke this thing from orbit.
What do I experience?
You feel the cool wash of starlight protecting you.
Oh.
And I'll gently start scooping the pieces up for Sloan.
So you have a little like nuts and
Yeah,
midgets.
but bonus action gathered dead robot pieces.
Yeah, great. Everyone's favorite bonus action right after cry. Sorry, that's a free
Find
action.
the free action.
Great. At the end of the round, everybody who is still outside, give me a perception check. Actually, Stuart, if you're still in the main part of well, you can give me a perception check too.
I could just be mesmerized staring at your dice rolling. Even if they're rolling badly.
16?
16?
I'm
18.
inside.
You're inside. You're busy. 18.
9.
Great. Cool. Risha, you are fired up. You hack the thing, you start scooping things, and then you hear the like of something coming towards you. As coming from, we decided this direction by my die roll, you see a little robo dog come running toward you.
These are all
It's
gnome
initiative
size.
to see where it actually lands.
It's a chihuahua.
The scariest of the
Oh, I'm
dogs.
sorry. Should I use the one that's slightly more to scale for these things?
Okay.
I was gonna use the one that was shaped like a dog.
That's
You can have the beefy boy just to be scary.
Now I can wear that.
An artificer.
That's the
can have a
Leander
little
mini.
Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just like gently set the pieces of the observer off to the side so they don't get crushed.
I mean, I've still got an armful and I'm right behind you. You just put them in my
just
arms.
like turn.
Hey guys.
Lean down.
Oh, no.
And then turn back around, baseball bat at the ready.
Cool. He comes running up, and he gets first actions. He's gonna come right up, and I guess he's gonna just take a swing at you because you are not supposed to be here.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's find out what this guy does. Oh, goody.
He like gives Risha a nice pat.
Aw, how sweet.
Back rubs.
I could use one of those.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It comes running up to you and lunges at you. Again, we're gonna switch back to the one that is more appropriately
More
reminiscent.
dog-sized?
Yeah, well, more dog-shaped, so that when I say it tries to bite you,
Sure.
it makes sense. Yeah, it lunges at you to be like, and just, yeah, you just kind of like monk breeze out of its way. Stuart, that is your turn. You're inside. Sloane's like rifling through this desk, just collecting all this
I
stuff.
think I'm just gonna post up here and shoot anything that I see.
Cool. You are standing by. I'm gonna put you over here because this is actually where kind of the door is, or the side at least that the door is on. Gemma, that is your turn.
Yeah, I just need to move where I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely heard all of this.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
do you want to be like fully close? Do you want to kind of?
I don't want to be right next.
I'll say this is about
Great.
like the furthest way you can be and still get a sight line past that corner.
That probably does not hit. That is a 10.
Bits.
It will not.
Yeah,
hit.
We
that's
can use
bits.
this.
That's
Let's do it. We're close to the end of the night.
Oh.
Yeah.
14?
Still does not hit.
Dang it.
So close.
I mean, we don't know that.
Unfortunately, he beefy.
What?
I bet it was.
Beefy boy.
Beefy boy.
And I'm gonna like, if I have like 2 steps back, just step back again. You
Yeah.
know?
There you go.
Yeah, you can just bop back and be like, I don't want to be here right now.
Legit.
I apologize. I didn't know I was going to need to have this pulled up, and now I do, so I need to pull it up really quick.
Oh, the DM's
We just-
dilemma.
We just
Indeed.
wait here and fight them all.
If they all come one at a time,
You are, yeah.
Yeah, it's the swarm I'm worried about.
I mean, there are only 13 orbs possibly left in this
Yeah.
movie, so.
Well, that feels about right.
you want to take these pieces from me?
Nah.
Risha,
Yes, ma'am.
you see a massive bolt of lightning shoot, like just barely missing past you and slam into the side of this thing.
Turn and look to see where the hell that came from.
You see a black and white rabbit sitting in the shadows looking very intently at this thing with all of its teeth bared.
Thanks, buddy. I think, but don't say.
Yeah.
Because I'm relatively sure that he can hear me.
You feel the sense of a nod in the
Yep.
back of your brain.
Knew it.
Oh my god. It's all just Devin.
You know?
Yeah.
Projection.
That wouldn't overly surprise me, to be
Devin
honest.
is Hyacinth.
Ooh.
I wish.
I will say, Devin, you do now see Hyacinth appear now that Hyacinth has cast this spell.
Broken invisibility.
Ah.
It is late at night, but did you see the bits that came in?
I did not. I'm sorry. I do see. Oh, apparently since you're using bits, you get more bits.
Yeah.
They're just going to come back to me at the end of the night.
Thank you,
But
Duke.
thank you.
We have
Thank
15
you,
minutes to
Grace.
use them. Use them well.
Yes.
We shall.
All right. So that's Hyacinth's turn. Devin, it is now your turn.
Can I somewhat carefully put the pieces down behind me and then pull out my weapons and attack?
Yeah.
Okay, that will be done. I'll move up so that I can.
It sounded vaguely like thy will
Take
be
us.
done, the way that you said that.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
That's why it sounded that way.
Yeah,
That's what
that
he
would
said.
be.
I thought.
I know it's
accurate hearing.
late.
No,
but
no, no. I thought I heard that, and then I translated to "that will be done" because that sentence made more sense than
Did you
"thy
hit
will be
But I
done."
miss.
Would you roll?
A total of a 10.
Wow.
Bits.
We know 14
Bits.
doesn't. 14
14
doesn't.
doesn't
You
hit.
know,
hit.
14 doesn't.
That just
And we also don't
seems-
know if a bit could do the difference.
Yeah.
This is true.
I
this
think
is
a
true.
bit could, but I don't think statistically a bit will.
I'm willing to
It's like
venture.
you're telling me there's a chance.
I'm no statistician.
Now with these rolls, it's best to just let
So
them
bit
work
or no
themselves
bit?
out. No bit.
No bit.
Save
No
a bit
bit?
for someone
No
else.
bit.
No bit.
He wouldn't do that. He would do damage, but not that much damage, I don't think.
Fair enough. All right. Sloan,
Yeah.
it is your turn. I'm going to rule that because there is now noisy fighting and there was just a lightning bolt that happened, Stuart, you can have heard that there is now fighting happening. Sloan, you're deeper in, so
Yeah.
you probably haven't yet.
Okay. Anything else interesting in this office?
The mayor apparently is super into westerns.
Okay. All right.
Has a whole shelf of like pulp novels, like pulp western novels.
Any good titles?
There is an entire series, seems to have all 8 in the series, called the Grung Gunslinger. The Grung Gunslinger. It's about a frog who suddenly frogman who suddenly discovers that he has a supernatural ability to hit his mark, and he goes off into the Wild West as a vigilante.
Are you just reading the
I like reading the other cover
synopsis? Like,
and going
huh.
like, should I take all of them or should I just like? Because I don't want to get the whole set if it's not like good. So I'm gonna scoop all those into the briefcase of holding.
Sure.
And head out toward the door. Stuart, what's going on?
They're fighting.
We're psychically linked. I think you actually know.
Yeah, but
Do
why?
Do I know what's going on?
You don't
decide-
know. Like,
yeah.
you know they're fighting. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
I just know.
you piece together they're fighting.
Can I get past Stuart outside?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. And Theo is with me, of course, on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Do I see any enemies nearby?
The rest of the pieces are behind me.
You see that there is tussle
Something
happening here. The actual thing that is being fought is like just out of your
Oh,
sight
I
line, but you
moved
can
up, by
see-
the way, so I could actually hit it.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Closer.
So yeah, you see that they're there, and you can tell that whatever
Closer.
they're fighting is like just out.
It's
of
a
your sight line.
dog.
Closer.
Like a cute dog?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you might.
You were
think it's
adjacent.
cute.
That's a 5 foot. Did you want to be all the way over here? You
I
can't
wanted to be more with that. I'm
Okay.
tankier.
That's fine.
Not by much.
But hey, you know what? If it can attack me and not you, I
All
have
right.
a slightly better chance.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna get up if I can. I want to get up next to Gemma. Is that possible with my movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that your movement in like through the building doesn't count
Okay.
because that's
And Theo comes with me,
Yes.
obviously. 'Cause he's on top of my shoulder right now.
yep.
And I'm going to hold a lightning launcher until I see a hostile
Come in
in
range.
view.
Cool.
And then Theo is gonna do stuff as soon as I pull up Theo's stats.
Me scrambling to find heist in the sheet, be like, I didn't think I was bringing him tonight. Crap.
I'm glad we have him.
So Theo can fly 40 feet.
Since he rode on your shoulder, I will say he's got his full movement. So
Oh, okay. Cool. And then
yeah, he can get all the way to him.
awesome.
Oh, this guy's exploded.
Right. Cool. Okay.
Spare parts.
All the part, yeah, they're in the pile. 10
Theo's
feet
gonna
behind
try
each
to.
other.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can actually. Theo can talk to me telepathically.
We
Wouldn't that have been so
We have
great?
the weirdest web of telepathic communication.
Okay. Theo's just gonna bite
Okay.
the dog.
I was like, oh no, now we have to talk about what Theodore's voice is gonna sound like.
Oh.
Or I'm just gonna pick something and you're just gonna live with it.
It's gonna be so cute. Okay. Nope, that
It
does not
copied
hit.
Original Stewart.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
But he does a good job trying.
Yeah. Good job, Theo.
He's a good buddy.
You did it, Mom!
I love that Theo is spelled with an exclamation point.
Yes.
Risha, this is your turn if you would like to try to
I'd love to try
smack
to
the
beat
puppy.
this thing up. So, quarterstaff in both hands. That is a 24 to hit.
I
They'll
want
hit.
that.
Oh my, and I just realized that I rolled max damage on that. So that is 11 points of damage.
Damn.
11 points? Jesus. Okay.
That's going on the pile.
It's damage.
You take a chunk out of this thing. Like an ear goes like pinging off and ching, 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 ching down the street.
I'm glad that didn't go off on a different angle. That'd be like a ninja star.
There goes the radar.
And then like swing around and come at it from the other angle. Jesus
Ooh.
Christ. 24 again to hit.
Okay.
With 10 points of damage.
You slam hard into this thing. It is barely hanging on by
Okay.
a thread.
Then I will use my bonus action to like grab onto the quarterstaff with both hands and like use it as a fulcrum point to bounce up and kick it in the face with for an unarmed strike.
Kick it in the face.
Kick it real good.
Ooh.
18 to hit,
Hits.
and that is 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you pop its head off.
Excellent.
You just like kick it, you like catch right under the sort of like dog chin, and it just like pop! Goes skittering off, and the whole thing just kind of like.
I'll run off and get it.
Yep, Deb
Okay,
hustles
can
over.
we get in?
Yep,
To the-
yep.
Okay, Dad, I tried. Oh, you did so good, buddy.
And everybody
Thank you for distracting him for me.
runs inside, and I think that is where we will close tonight's episode as you all slam the door of the town hall behind you and look at each other and all telepathically go, "What?"
Finally got to beat something up.
Yay!
All right.
Pieces!
Wow.
Thank you all for joining us tonight for this first episode of Tockworth's Clockworks, a name that I'm never going to be able to say right unless I'm looking at it. This is our first episode. We are going to run 3 episodes with this module because we're finding as we get deeper in, we have more cool stuff to do, and also there's more combat, that we need a little more time. So maybe we'll get to also learn a little more about some of these horrifying character backstories that we keep alluding to.
Thank you for your feedback.
Yes.
Because we have taken it into account.
Yes, we love your feedback, and I would love for you to give us more of that feedback this week. If you are watching us live now, watch for this to drop on YouTube in a couple of days and leave your comments there so that you can also talk to other community members. Also, you can always get at us in the Discord. For the rest of the week, we have some more wonderful content coming at you. Of course, tomorrow is Wednesday. That means it is the Redacted Reports, and tomorrow is the season finale of episode 5. So be prepared. I hear it is emotional, so
Yeah,
just be ready.
stock up on tissues.
Yes, and don't listen while you're driving unless you've read the warning about the siren noises. 'Cause-
It's very brief at the beginning. There are sirens.
Anyway.
it goes away quickly.
On Monday, we will have another episode of Spelljammer. You can catch that
That's
on
my face too.
You can catch that on YouTube and on Twitch. Please watch the Discord. I'm pretty sure it is going to be airing at 6 p.m. I will try to confirm that. I'm getting nods around the table.
Yes.
So watch for that at 6 p.m. And this time we won't all actually be working at 6 p.m. So one of us will hit the notification. We will be back next week here, 7 p.m. Pacific, with Keys from the Golden Vault. And if you are a patron, I know you have been chomping at the bit, we do have another Arena of the 5 E's. The theme was announced earlier today. It will be Magical Girl Mayhem.
Oh my god.
It is going to be playing on Saturday, May 20th at 2 p.m. The lovely Tiana Wren will be our GM. And if you are a patron, you get to submit a character to be played by whatever hapless souls we rope in. This time, we're letting you submit 2 different character builds. So check that out. And if you're not yet a patron, now might be a great time to become one if you've been thinking about it. Either way, we appreciate that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. Get in the comments, to quote Brennan Lee Mulligan, and we will see you next time.